Welcome to William Buck's video series on COVID-19 business actions. My name is Chris Liu, and today I'll be taking you through some of the superannuation related issues that small to medium enterprises should consider during this time. So if you have had to cease or pause your business operations, it's really important for employers to actually report any change in employment arrangements with their staff to the tax office using single touch payroll. So whilst it's not specifically just related to superannuation, some things to consider are reporting any changes to salary and wages, pay-as-you-go withholding, and super guarantee. So the super guarantee amnesty was first introduced in 2018 and it finally became law on the 6th of March 2020. It provides employers a one-off amnesty to come forward with any super guarantee non-compliance that related to the period up to the 31st of March 2018. Employers now had this 6-month window to actually come forward to report any non-compliance of super guarantee and actually to make payment. And the benefit of doing that by the 7th of September 2020 deadline is tax deductibility as well as significantly reduced penalties. So again, applying for the ATO super guarantee amnesty in the approved form and making payment will become quite crucial within this 6-month window. If you can't actually make payment as a consequence of all of the events that have happened or transpired in recent months, it's really important to at least come forward and voluntarily disclose. And what you should potentially do is enter into a payment arrangement with the tax office, even if it goes beyond the 7th of September 2020 deadline. That way you actually at least get the benefit of the reduced penalties and wait to see what happens post that deadline. So it seems commonplace nowadays that landlords are offering either a rent-free period or a rental reduction to their tenants. And this becomes a little bit more complicated, especially for SME clients who hold their business premises in their self-managed superannuation fund. It's really important for SMSF trustees to consider the super compliance issues of doing something like this. But it has been welcomed that the ATO has announced that they won't take compliance action for any SMSF trustees that do decide to provide a rental reduction as a consequence of the coronavirus events for the 2020 year and the 2021 financial year. So although the ATO has announced that they won't take compliance action, it is still important for SMSF trustees to consider the super compliance issues that might result as a consequence of actually entering into some sort of rental reduction with their tenant, especially if it's a related party. So things like the sole purpose test, whether providing that rental reduction is a form of financial assistance, or the arm's length considerations that, to name a few. If you have a change in employment arrangements as a result of all the events of COVID-19, it's important to report any of those changes to employment arrangements to the tax office using single touch payroll. If you're able to, apply for the SG amnesty in the approved form and make payment where possible, or enter into a payment arrangement with the tax office by the 7th of September 2020. If you have your business premises within your self-managed super fund, review the arrangements that you have in place, and if you are going to offer some sort of rental reduction to your business, to actually document it and have the evidence on file as to why you've come to that conclusion. And finally, if you have any further questions or would like any further information, visit our COVID-19 resources page at williambuck.com or get in touch with us or your local William Buck advisor.